Drivers, to your cars.
Alright, sorry folks, getting things squared away here again. Had another crash. Get my broadcast partners back as I set this replay showing from what happened for the last caution.
Back to the number 9, and
Wow.
then, oh wow, Mr. Fowler, and got everybody piled in there. Wow, even Bob Dixon. Big time though for Pop. You were right about that.
Oh my gosh.
And Chet too.
He didn't go anywhere. Then he got hammered again and flipped over Chet Barkin. Did a double Salchow with a half twist right there.
Howdy, Minecraft man.
Alright, sorry for that little blip there, everybody. My computer decided to just reboot there. I guess it had one too many of those little errors and decided there was a bigger problem.
Those gremlins, I'm telling you.
I know. But we're
Francis
back.
said gremlins, yeah. Well, you know, not to over harp on it, but the technology, I mean, when we started sim racing, only fantasize about broadcasting our races so everybody could see it.
Ed Finley says it's those damn Russians.
Could be. I mean, I was reading that they were actually responsible for most of the hate on the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
Young man, Will Farmer on point, and he takes the green flag.
There we go. Back to green.
Kiss of death, you know, I guess, I don't know, if I'm that powerful, then, man, I need to go to Vegas or something real quick, you know. We got Sam Young with the run down on the inside. No draft help. He's still going side by side. Got a great run. That is the 98's history. He can make the pass, though. Now the draft comes in. Side by side. Will Farmer goes high.
He's got help with Rick there.
That was a great move by the two there. He hit the wall before doing the same thing out of turn 2. And this time, he backed it off. Still ain't done here. But now you got the draft of the leader. Back it off, son. Back it off here a little bit. Even if they get by you, get in line. I think he's learned, though. And he gets a great run. Heck with me. He just zinged him. Great job by the two. They will catch the leader with the draft here. He's not going nowhere. Great job. Great driving by Will Farmer. Now Mark DeCenza wants to get going. He's lost. He led this whole race, and he just powers by his mate in the 43 there. Or other teammates. Man, you know, I can't keep... I gotta start writing this stuff down, you know, I mean...
Yeah, the 23 and the 3 are teammates, as well as the 59.
A little investigative reporting shows that the 2 car took 2 tires because he was too close to the pit wall.
Oh no, so that's how he got his track position.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that, but y'all were talking and I didn't want to step over top of you.
Yeah.
Hey man, what's up, man? Time in, buddy.
I accidentally won a Pocono race that way, which Pocono drives very similar to Indy. Yeah, I didn't intend to take 2 tires on a stop once. I was too close to the wall. Took 2 tires, and a can of gas. Came out so far ahead and went in the darn race. So sometimes you can luck into it doing that.
And what'd you see out there, Ed? Crazy.
Well,
Good racing.
we were riding along, and that last wreck happened, and I locked up trying to get around it, and then I was just a ping pong ball. My Friday night's woes continue, but it'll be okay.
Well, that's
I
great
know how it
attitude,
goes.
and professional racing, everybody's going after it on Friday nights here, and sometimes that happens.
Yes, sir. How you guys doing up here tonight?
We're having a blast, dude, and Will
Fighting
Farmer
the
goes way high
gremlins.
again. Oh my gosh! Once you get stuck on that outside, you're kind of hosed, Dan Jones gets behind him and lets him in. It's good racing and sportsmanship move. He understands the two's been out there. That's great driving by William, though. Not wrecking the car. You're out on the outside line. You're in the clag, man. You're in the marbles. You're in the junk right there. So we gather here.
I'm gonna hop back
That's
down
like he
and
only had 2 new tires, so that makes a difference too.
Exactly. He's
Yeah,
probably going
absolutely.
to continue to go backwards.
I'm gonna jump down there and settle him down real quick. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right,
All
on.
right. And meanwhile,
Well,
Slim has
yeah,
bounced back from his disastrous pit stop to be sitting P3.
Talking teammates there, and they're the last bullet in the gun is the 2 car for them, so they want to see him get a podium here at least, not a win. Long way to go. Laps.
Anything can happen.
3 looking underneath the 98 right now.
And I've been in this situation, and you start going backwards, and it's not going to get better because now he's got 007 all over him. You have to give those spots, and then hope you can.
Look at the help that Mark has got.
A caution would really help the 2 right now. For sure. I'm young on the outside. Williams saying, heck with
Hung
that.
out to dry.
But a great line by William, too. Backing it off. Being on the inside right there really helps you. And if your car is not as good, as long as you back the throttle off and make sure you line.
Minecraft Man saying they should go back to build an all bricks version. Might be interesting. Maybe a little bumpy.
007 wants to make a move, but he has no draft help. So as long as the 2 stays with that draft help. Meanwhile, Mark DeCenza just said, where was I, P7? I'm leading the race again. You guys
There's
forget
that man
about me
again.
or what?
It's the top 2 the way they started.
Dan Jones makes the pass. Again, a smart move by the youngster. Farmer is just wise beyond his years.
Right now, I think Will's hoping for a caution so he can get 4 freshies.
And I wish I was
Absolutely.
that mature at 16. I want to go there.
We got 43 on pit road right now.
Yeah, it's unraveled for Rick Piscani here. I'm not sure what happened. Dan Jones taking a look at Sam here.
Sam put in his chat there to go low, so Dan's going to take advantage of it. He's got to watch out for the Hawaiian punch now.
Okay, that was a little too long, but... Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to win.
Good, the multimeter's working again.
Oh boy. I'm glad I don't have one of them meters.
But now he needs to get in line and hope these guys behind him, which they're pros. They know the situation. Now they got to get in line and draft here. There's no sense in really passing here. They're losing time to the top three here of Mark DeCenza, Slim Jim. Snap yourself into a Slim Jim. And Ryan Johnson and Brothers Body and Paint. On Isaac won a big-time go-kart race on, while going to college. Way smart, like engineer stuff,
Last lap for Mark was a 52.392.
Loves to be in front. He just is a monster at this track. There, without a mistake. Wow, Castro's James is built for this track. Slim Jim knows that too, definitely.
As they work their way around the lap car, 31, Brad Otto. Brad found himself in the lead earlier, but things just haven't continued to go his way. And Dan Jones and Will Farmer just continue to lose this draft.
Those two tires really hurt him. They definitely need a caution. Historically, at this point, probably not going to get one.
Yeah, Minecraft Man points out that the second turn at Pocono feels like Indy because the creator of the track designed it that way, and that is correct. They modeled turns after, let's see, turn 3 is after Milwaukee. And Trenton is what turn 1 is modeled after, and turn 2 is modeled after Indy.
What do you gentlemen think about fuel strategy here with just a few laps left?
I'd say they should probably split this final run. How many laps did we have when they went back to green?
You should have like about 12 laps to go.
You got 12 to go, so we should be looking at the chat here because split would be like coming up really quick.
That's why we saw Rick come in.
Allborn Theory, number 4.
Oh yeah,
Bubba
everybody's
Razor
coming
is
in.
pitting. The leader is pitting. Good call there, Bill.
Yep, here they come, and this is another place you can make up some time if you've lost a little bit of the draft.
Time right here. Green flag stops. FSB Racing. Slim Jim Gailey all over the
That's
back.
it, no speeding.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We're looking at
We'll see about that.
By the time I looked at the speed, it was down to 55. But you can
Mark's pushing at 56.
I think that was a great stop by the 23. All over him. Now it's all about the pit crews for the leaders.
Yeah, meanwhile, the 83 of Steve Weber has inherited the lead.
Big Cactus is looking for a caution here on these pit stop rolls here. Exactly at the same time. 2 tires. 4 tires. For Mark DeCenza and the 23.
They just came out.
And they come out. Here comes Ryan right behind them.
Sam Young beat him out. Must be he only took 2 tires.
That had to be a 2-tire stop. And with 11 to go, probably only taking about a can of fuel.
Well, Farmer way out on the grass there. Should be good. Don't cross the line here, son. All over the 007. Now he's got 4 freshies. Let's see how this recycles. They're right there with the leaders. Go, 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 go. They're spread out a little bit here. P4 and P5 of Dan Jones and the 2 really need the draft, and the 2 is all over his tail.
Well, 83 is servicing
the split
away.
Between the 59 and the leaders could help too. If he goes back to those guys, it'll be 3 against 2. He got plenty of time here. 11 laps is a long time around here.
Watch the scanner for the 9 and the 02 cars. Oh, here comes the 9. Here comes the 9. The 02 is staying out.
Get in there and get in line and work together. On Will, get in, and he's doing that with the 007.
Yeah,
Car's coming out.
Sam got himself a big lead over the 3-car, but those checkered flag boys are hooked up nose to tail.
Well, Weber comes out P6, but he loses the draft. I need some help in the other 3, the cactus. Arizona is the place to.
Alright, I'll give you one for that.
Words are right. Well,
yeah, I have no idea where you're going.
Wasn't it the Scorpions or something?
All I know is the winds have changed from them.
Yeah, English, German there, so. They still have to recycle, but the gap between the leaders and Jim Gately is coming hard here.
Meanwhile, the 007 of Dan Jones and the 2-car of Will Farmer are right back in this. They made up their gap on the pit stops.
A 2-tire stop for Sam. They're gobbling him up right now, but I mean, he had to take a chance, and he took it. But they're going to eat him alive here.
Yeah, I think this was a can.
Sam just motioned to Mark to go low, so he's going to go low.
Yeah, I think this was a 1.5 stop, not a 1-can stop. So he didn't get as much. Yeah, he didn't get as much of a lead out of that as he could have. Yeah, so I would have taken 4 there, to be honest.
Just the way we started. They're coming down to it.
To go, definitely 12 or 11. Oh!
Wow, that was close.
Sideways out of turn 2. Chihuahua. Are you kidding me? That obviously that guy can road race. Just power sliding about 160 out of that corner.
Dave Simons, by the way, continues to be our leader.
Come on.
68 hitting this time.
Old stuff right there. And he's coming up on the 98. But you know, Sam's got 2 tires, so. And they are dominating on the points.
Well, Mark's last lap, 52.116.
Wow, that's fast. Slim Jim Gately, P2, best lap, 1.7.
Dan Jones and Will Farmer move around the 98 car. The Sam's gamble is, yeah, looking worse by the lap here. Well, Ryan Johnson's kind of stuck in between these 2 pairs. See if he can bridge them together.
With this big track, you know, with 4 to go, there's a yellow flag. It's over.
True.
Basically going 12 minus 4, so that's 8.
Even faster this
time, hold them up by 8, but
even faster this time, Milt. 52.005 for Mark DeSenza.
That's no problem.
It's all in the mail right there, gentlemen.
But what's hammering it when it's money time?
I think Dave Simons is going for it.
Yeah, nothing on the scanner, Sean.
Yeah, we haven't even thought about that fuel situation.
Let's get on board and hear if he's clutching.
Absolutely.
I don't hear any clutching there. This is a track that's very, very easy to clutch on. We were doing that Tuesday night. Clutching in all corners, really.
Because you're lifting anyway. You're not
exactly. Oh, he's in.
He's pitting.
He's in, but he's probably only going to need a splash or maybe a half can. He's 30 seconds up.
Question is, lost so much time without a draft. Your last lap was a 55.
Not only the draft, but those old tires.
Yeah, that's not going to get it. It dinged here, I think. Simon's fuel only, no tires.
And here comes
well, that's the bed
the presumptive leaders, and it's not going to work.
He'll get a top 10 here, we'll see. As he gets singed, I don't think, it's not. Gotta go for it. I mean, you have to be driver and pig for.
Absolutely.
It's not easy. Your mind's stuck on a strategy, but at the same time, you're still having to drive and try to keep track of competition. Some of these guys have like laptops. Us, while we're broadcasting, they might give them a little bit of edge. And
meanwhile, we got Slim Jim and Mark DeSenza battling out for the lead, and we got a heated battle for P3 here with 59 of Ryan Johnson going down low to break that draft again on the 007 of Dan Jones, last week's winner, looking to back up last week with another podium, and then Will Farmer, just another strong run, and they're 6th place right now. That's the thing, Dave Simons still has the position on these guys. Dave Simons is still on the podium as we speak.
We were wondering,
going right down the middle with Slim.
Dan don't say much, but he said quite a bit last week. It was great to see him back in victory.
Absolutely, that's his 2nd Talladega Friday night win. Still bitter about the first one, but I should have known better.
I wish I had a Friday night win.
Me both.
I chased it for a long time.
Damn Young getting zinged by 2 cars there. Obviously, his car is not good, and he realizes that.
And the spinner, he's telling him to pass low, so.
Meanwhile, with coming up on 2 to go here, Slim Jim, what can he do to get around his teammate? Does he have anything left in those tires? You know they're cooking them off.
Just see, if anything, you know, Slim might be a tad bitter at his tire wear, but at this track, I don't know. Mark DeSenza is just a guy, you know. Let's see what
Dan
happens.
Jones is wearing out the 59 car. Still can't find a way around.
Yeah, at this point, the 59 is 2 to go. It's defend time. Get around me. You know, make sure you back off enough to make sure you hold the preferred line and make him go around you. Dan Jones up against the wall there a little bit.
Dave Simons has fallen all the way back to 11th. Did he pit again?
When Jim Gately's coming up as we get the white flag. 1 to go. Got a good little run. He's closer. There are no team orders. They will race. Can he get a run? This is an Indy machine. No, it's Slim, so what's going to happen here?
And all that battle for 3rd continues. And 007 almost got a run in traffic, but couldn't quite complete it.
Coming around turn 3, going into the short chute. Needs the 3 to make a mistake, and that is not going to happen.
Yeah, don't count on that. Do not hold your breath
Great
for that.
exit by the 3.
Oh boy.
Here. Mark
The
DeSenza
Rocket does
is
it.
your winner.
Rocket Man.
Great job.
Number 3 brings home the victory again, with 23, Slim Jim Gately 2nd. Ryan Johnson holds off for the podium, and oh my god. Right after the flag, the 007 blew up going into turn 1. He blew up and wrecked after the checkered flag.
Maybe you
in
found
4th
the
place.
wrong gear. I've done that before. I did it across the start-finish line once. With the
Okay.
downshift and found reverse or something there. But
That would make sense, because a big puff of smoke and then the car went around, so he may have dropped into
absolutely,
3rd.
yeah. Yep. What are they? Once again, exciting race, and Mark DeSenza makes a small little gap on main rival here, Gately.
All right, let's run down the official results here. Number 3, Mark DeSenza wins it. Jim Gately is second in the 23. Third place, Ryan Johnson. Fourth place, Dan Jones. Fifth place, Will Farmer. Sixth place, Ken Hansen. Seventh place, Steve Weber. Eighth place, Rick the Biscuit. Ninth spot, Sam Young in the 98. 10th spot, the dog doing a real good job in the 108.
Absolutely, yeah.
11th spot, Dave Simmons in the 02. 12th spot was Greg Razor in the 4. 13th spot, 55, Evan Castle. 14th spot, Perry Bond in the 60. 15th spot, number 42, David Cook doing a good job, only one lap down. Premiering tonight. 16th is the 68 of Chet Barkins. 17th is the 143 of Bob Dixon. 18th was the 31 of Brad Otto. 19th, the 09 of Brian Lamb. 20th was the 05 of Ed Fowler. 21st was Pops in the 99. 22nd was the 06 of Bill Farmer. And 23rd was Dean in the 060. And finishing out the field, number 24 was the 101 Jeff Havoc.
And I'm watching the replay, and that's exactly what happened to 007. He just downshifted suddenly going into turn 1 on the cooldown. So yeah, Pony Express boys are going to have to rebuild that car, get a little help from Q, as Milt would say, and come back at him next week as we go on to Phoenix. There we have it, folks. Last week we had technical glitches with the race server. This week we had technical glitches with the broadcast. I don't know. What are we going to break next week, Francis? We have parts of the track come up like Martinsville that one time?
Yeah, right. That's all we need, right?
Someone going to kill the jet dryer?
Yeah.
See, Brad Otto pops in the chat, says he tried fuel saving but still needed a splash. Doris Gately congratulating her son Slim Jim on a great run. Yeah, but he gave it all he had there, but there's only so much you can do when you got one car trying to go after another on this track. Well, yeah, the aero push is very much a factor. Bill Farmer checking in, saying great race. Oh, I didn't get the didn't get the victory screen. Alright, we got Milty going down and grabbing our podium finishers for the post race.
Yeah, don't forget, people watching the broadcast, if you're really interested in racing, come on out and join us here at FSB Racing. We got a Black Friday 300 race coming up Thanksgiving night, isn't it, Sean?
That's well, no, it'd be Friday then, the night after Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure on the date.
I can double check that, but if it's the Black Friday 300, it should be Friday.
We're running the 69 mod, and those are some old cars, and I'll tell you what, there's no window netting, nothing like that in them, and like if you hit the wall, it sounds like metal crushing.
Yeah, the sound pack should be the same. That's weird.
Yeah, it just sounds different, Sean, for some reason. I don't know if it's because the car's hollow. Don't know, but
yeah, but that was right on the cusp, like I said, of the window nets. In 1970, the King had his wreck at Darlington, where his arm flopped out, and Joe Weatherly a few years before crashed at Riverside, and his head, went clean out of the car and impacted the wall. It looked like a minor wreck, and that's when they implemented the window net. They mandated it.
Okay, so let's get those podium finishes up here.
Absolutely. Go get him, Milty. Yeah, those 1969, 1970 cars, they just look so cool. Especially, you know, Superbird and Daytona. Ugly street cars, beautiful race cars. And come on out and try that out. Saturday nights we have Ed hosting open sessions. As Francis said, we've got that post Turkey Day 300. Check the forums for time on that. And Milt has gone and grabbed our podium finishers. Take it away, Milty.
Wow, Ryan, just kind of a trudging race, all race, but great stops at the end there to get yourself in the position. Pretty hard to pass, huh?
Were you talking to me, Milt?
Yes,
Ryan,
right.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I got other people in my ear.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I had a rough night tonight. It was definitely hard fought. I didn't think I was even going to be able to bring home third, but I think like I was telling Dan Jones, I said the lap traffic in front of me there at the end helped me pull them to their draft, which kept me just in front of Dan long enough to hold on to the finish. So I'll take it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, you and him were both battling.
Oh yeah.
All track position and because these guys, these first two guys were pretty much pacing the field there, except for the in the middle there where they lost a little track position. But
Yeah.
take much long for them to move it up.
Yeah, these guys are my teammates, and I could not keep up with them after that last pit stop. I was trying, but they were strong, so I knew they were the ones to beat. But yeah, I'm happy with third.
Absolutely.
Good job, Ryan.
Not
Thank you.
having somebody drafting behind you hurt a little bit, and they did. Slim turned up the wick a little bit there.
Yeah, you know, I had a little adversity at the beginning of the race. I overshot my pit stall and couldn't get it in reverse. I got it in reverse, and then I wasn't there all the way in. Couldn't get it in there again, and I'm like, Jesus. So anyway, managed to get back up toward the front, and, you know, Mark, well, when you talk about like Jimmy's house, this is like Mark's house. He says it isn't, but the dude's just unbeatable here, you know. It's just all there is to it.
Absolutely. We saw that we had a little technical difficulty, but I was watching it, and I've been there, done that, agonizing. Once you miss your stall forward and going backwards, like 3 or 4 times there, you got back from like 18th place. So a heck of a, you know, just, and your mom, by the way, Doris, great race, son. The props from Mama. So.
Yeah, definitely. Great job fighting back from adversity at this track, because yeah, it is so hard to pass. So just not making mistakes, making the good pit stops, right strategy calls, great recovery, Slim. But man, nobody had anything for that 3 car. Great run, Mark. Tell us about how it looked out your windshield.
A lot of track in front of me.
Whole lot of gray.
I was gonna say that, absolutely.
Well, that's,
you know, since I've known this guy from like the 2005, he's always been the man. And, you know, 13 years later, nothing has changed.
No, it's a good track from us. Setup was beautiful. You know, we did have a few cautions, but, you know, these setups for these races are just great setups. But I could really do anything I wanted to do, as far as, you know, where I wanted to run. But Slim was fast. He was lurking there. You know, he was running good. But I do like this place. I just need to have good luck here.
Absolutely. Luck and track position. We saw how hard passing was. Even with the draft partner, Sam Young, have to work John the Dog Palmer to get by for like 10th place. So, you know, you qualified up front. The thing is that when you got back there, I don't know, where were you, 7th, 8th place after one of those stops, and then you just mowed through the field. So wasn't just like you had the air on the nose and you were all good out front. You led the whole race except for that little section, and you just mowed them down like a lawnmower.
Yeah, with the way it is here, you have to get by them. You know, as soon as when the tires start wearing, it's harder and harder to pass because it starts pushing a little bit. So you need to get by. You need to get out front as soon as you can. You know, but
it took you like 5 laps, I think, which is actually a long time here. But by coming up on about the halfway point of the tire run, you're back in front. Just a great dominating drive.
yeah, it was good after last week. All the crazy stuff that happened last week. You know, I knew to have a pretty good finish. So, you know.
Congrats, Mark.
Yep.
Thanks.
Congratulations, dude.
And thanks,
Good job.
Milty and Sean. You guys are the best. And Francis, you guys do an awesome job. It's fun to watch, no matter where you finish or whatever the case may be. It's awesome to watch.
Definitely.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah.
And my,
Thank you, Mark.
and my teammates, great run, Slim and Ryan. You guys ran great. Nice to get a podium finish and for checkered flag racing and move on to next week.
All right,
Absolutely.
sir.
On to Phoenix
job,
next
man.
week. Yeah, good job, Checkered Flag. Good job, Mark. And I just push the buttons. You guys make the show, so thanks for coming out.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the help as always, Milt Minter Jr. and Francis Dittman up here in the booth.
You're very welcome.
Signing off for FSB Racing Live after a trying night of technical difficulties. Hoping for smoother sailing next week, and hoping to see you again next week. I'm Sean Reap. Good night.
Good night. Happy racing.
Right.